Hello YouTube, and welcome to today's Hearthstone video. We're coming at you with some Control Priest, a little priesty priest. It's been a while since we did come at you, other than maybe with Automaton, Priest, and the like, and I love that deck. But I wanted to showcase that how good Reno Control Priest can still be today, and we're just going to get a copy of this, because why not? Kind of makes the fact that they attacked it last turn feel a little bit more useless. I don't really care so much about Restaurant Vipering this with only one durability left, because it'll just give them the treasure and only really prevent them from attacking once. So that's probably not going to be something I do, unless, of course, I don't really have any other play. The fact that it just made this cost one more kind of makes me feel it's alright. So just do that, and then play the other Psychic Conjurer for free. Kind of pressuring our opponent down with Psychic Conjurers at early games is kind of cute. I like it. Good job, Conjurers. Plus, we also will have the Cathedral next turn if we so desire, and if they play another minion that we want to kill with Serrated Bone Spike, we can do that as well. But yeah, I do usually try to do a little quick explanation. But Control Priest, just like Control Warrior, in similar ways, you just play a ton of value cards, a ton of good cards. You effectively just whittle your opponent down, get one or two things to stick on the board, that type of thing. Kind of like how they're already at 23. They're generating the value of their treasures and things of that nature, while we just kind of continue to poosh. Smack. I probably should have traded this earlier, just in case. I don't think there's no treasure weapons, so I think we're fine to do that. Plus, this gives us our Elise, the Badlands Savior, which will give us 4 copies of minions that are 5/5s, which I know they buffed it because it wasn't performing, but the 5/5 copies of 4 just doesn't have the same ring to it as it used to be 4/4/4/4s. But that's okay. I also will appreciate the buff. We'll probably just end up, yeah. See, again, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I could have destroyed that with the snake, but it's like all I'd be doing is actually speeding up their process at that point. So I'm not super concerned I did not do that. I mean, I know I have the mana, but I don't think I really want to use the Serrated here. Yeah, I think we just use the Astalor part 1, heal. Yeah, we need to make sure we have at least 4, which, since this is also we need 5 spaces on our board by the time turn 8 comes around. We'll just probably keep doing this. If they ever do somehow go wide with weak minions... Hey, they didn't play the thing that automatically kills this, though, so that's good. That's only second dig. Diggy diggy jar jar do. Oh, okay. Shadow Step, they can play it again now, which will also give them the quick draw. So they're already at their legendary reward because of that. Big dig. Big dig. Prep into something else, perhaps? No. We will want to silence this and kill this, right? That is something we will like to do. So this, we don't have enough mana to do that, unfortunately, with and killing it this turn. So I'm just going to School Teacher, see what that gets me. We actually do now, though, with the Holy Nova, which is what I want, right? We want to silence Holy Nova. Punch. Punch. Good. Good. Now, we do have too many minions on the board now for this, but something tells me the game is not... Like, they're going to be playing a lot of stuff. They have their Scorpion, if they so desire. Yeah, Collapse is also a fantastic card for them here. We only really need to make it one more turn for either Whirlpool or Elise. Shard is actually not bad. I can't imagine now that we got rid of... They don't have Drilly anymore. I can't imagine there's actually going to be a better Shard target in the deck, right? Yeah, let's just do this. Pumps them out. And we kind of have a lot of good targets. We have some bad targets, but we have some good ones left in the deck still. Between the Talon, Ziliax, Amanthul, the Behemoth, and that kind of thing. To get out with our... Elise. Look at that beautiful diamond artwork. I'm not one that, wails it out to get a bunch. Hey, I see you. I had to get a bunch of stuff, but this one I think was the one from getting the collection, which I've been trying to do since making videos. And they are really nice, so I don't blame anyone who does go that route. They are beautiful to look at for sure. So let us see. Lettuce. I've been eating a lot of lettuce lately. And playing a Final Fantasy. I kind of wish I didn't draw that. But Final Fantasy, the Pixel Collection, which I've actually been debating on, and possibly, I know it seems really random, doing some gameplay of that on the channel. I think these are all very bad rolls, are they not? It's kind of unfortunate, but that's alright. Still, a board at 25-25 for 8 mana, effectively, across the board is not something to laugh at. But yeah, if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing, you know, I would have to make them longer videos, probably a few hours a piece, and just sort of upload the gameplay type of thing, or even just, you know, maybe some cuts and whatever. Just let me know if you're interested, because I like the games, and I've recently purchased the whole collection, and haven't really got through too much of it yet. So maybe that would be something we could do if there's any interest in that at all. Okay, just making up space. Which is kind of good for me, sorry, because that means that they had some bad spells. In fact, they're just willing to toss some of the stuff away. I guess really, though, we have lethal. I wasn't even thinking that far ahead. Okay, spell damage. Do you have some AoE spells that you also got randomly? Like, I guess this goes to show you don't even need good minions. Just 25-25 worth of stats for 8 mana across more than one target. Yeah? You think you might have drawn an AoE spell? You should have did bioluminescence afterwards, but I think they're just digging. Biggie Jar Jar do. Yep, awesome. A little, I don't know, not super exciting, big, powerful drop, but just goes to show you the power of Elise. At least that's how I took that win anyway. I enjoyed it, hope you did too, and let's go hop into another game. Alright, this time it looks like we're going against Shinigami, the Paladin. See, you brought death. I will admit, just a bit thrown off. There was 2 other games in a row that I tried as I was trying to record this, that literally on turn 2, I played a priest minion, 2 different minions, and people surrendered on me. So, it just is throwing me off. I know people don't like priest, but wow. Seems like a good strat to climb with. Yeah, if all you have to do is play one minion and people quit. Okay, so far, creation protocol. Okay, well, we can forge that. Gives us the ability to play the Ignis here on turn 4. Maybe craft a 5 mana weapon. Part of me wants to be greedy, since I know we have things like Serenity here to clear a wide board if they go with a wide board. The only thing is, if they play like Crusader Aura, say next turn, it won't, because they'll be buffed. So I do think, well, let me see. We have Whirlpool. We have a couple 5-drops. We have 2 different ways of trying to clear the board. I'm going to go greedy. I'm going to go Hyper Greed with Wind Fury. I'm on the 8 cost. Yeah. I mean, if I knew I was going to get those, that would have been an easy choice. It's just sometimes you go with the 10 cost weapon and you don't really get anything. Yeah, again, there's always some things here. Part of me just wants to use Serenity still, because it does clear a good chunk of their board. However, it does not clear the one problem. I don't really have anything here that does, for that matter. So I believe we're going to play Talon, Punch. This will help me draw my Yogg-Saron, plus it leaves me at the ability to play Creation Protocol and Serenity next turn, if I so deem. And if they do want to attack with this, we can also Holy Nova, because it puts like the whole, except for the 2, or the now 4/4, I guess. They got that with the coin. If they have another one of these, they're going to be scaling a bit too far out of our purview. Pretty vast, I think, is going to be a problem. Sure thing. Yeah, I didn't think they would. That makes much more sense. Yogg-Saron. Oh, I mean, it's not as strong as I thought. Ooh, the silence. I know they might get better silences later, I guess. Okay, yeah, don't jump right into that. What can we do here? A Holy Nova doesn't do that much because this has the Divine Shield. This only really takes care of those two minions. Excuse me. I feel like silence is going to be... They're going to get so much more scaling in the future. Let's do this first. Oh, I don't really need or care too much about duplicates of either of these. I'm gonna go with the school teacher for the sake of... I almost feel like I have to just to survive the early game, though. Yeah, it's almost unfortunate. Outside of that, yeah, this would have been a good Holy Nova. Wow, no, that was a bad trade. Anyway, I feel like the silence ended up being good there just because, like I said, they were gonna scale way out of my proportion. Yeah, that's okay. Tier as well already. I mean, I guess they only get the Earth and Golem. That's not as bad as I thought. Let's play the school teacher. Shadow Word Death is like a perfect answer. And then we can just False Disciple to get us another legendary. I don't think that's that good for me. I mean, I'm sure it would be good for some minions, but not the best. But just good. I don't play Corrupt because it's an old, so I guess we'll just go with Madame Lazul. Shh. Yes. A little Discover, plus should let me see some things that's in their hand. Sure. This is like a perfect Whirlpool, especially if they decide to trade. No. Okay. Either way, it's a perfect Whirlpool. It'll get rid of their other Disciple of Amatos as well. Do like the idea of doing Reno, but I think Whirlpool, again, just because the other Disciple goes away with it. Yep. I mean, I guess I get rid of my other school teacher. Maybe that wasn't the smartest thing in that hindsight. But that's all right. It happens. I was more focused on their side of the board than mine. Now, if they do get one big minion, we have Yogg. If they get a board all at once, we have a Reno for their second Tears, which that's probably it right there already. Both Tears. Yep. I don't think they have ways to discover Tears. So, I mean, hopefully I'm not jumping the gun. It's against me. And we're actually setting ourselves up for like a perfect Runic Great Mace turn because we're going to have 10 mana next turn. Sure, that's your play. Hand of Vidal is kind of... Is this the one? No, because this is the one that's free. I would play it, but it does not appear to be. I don't want to take 8, so we're just going to go face. Get us 2 8 costs. That is superb. I know I can't use her effect, but that is just sweet justice, I guess, or niceness for me to get to Queen Bay. Look at her in all her golden glory. Almost makes me want to craft her in gold. Sure. Okay. That's going to come back. Showdown, and then probably the... Nope, Boogie Down. Okay. We can just take that. Oh, yes. Yep. Let me... I guess we will... You're not the free one, right? We'll hit this once. Hit that, I guess. Boom. Yeah. Go face. Yogg. Take control of that. Ooh, my goodness. Oh, no. I don't know if these are going to be good for me or not. Hey, the extra damage is nice. The buff will be good. Oh my goodness, what is this going to do? Oh, 12 armor's good. I don't really need that many things in my hand. I don't really need to get rid of them. I'll just spend my 1 mana trading the Rust-Rot Viper. Yeah, that all makes perfect sense. I didn't even realize I unlocked this. So many things just happened. Oh, I do love this deck. I know a lot of people don't love Control Priest. 2 years ago, not today, but 2 years ago in January this month, we did start the channel with a Quest Priest series, which I really loved. I love myself some long, drawn-out games. These weren't even that long, but Priest just tends to have some of the versatility to pull those off. I love it. I just do. I know some people don't, but I hope you enjoyed it, because I definitely did. Brain is not working. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.